I began my career in 1965 in New York City, and I am not lying. I do not exaggerate one bit when I tell you that nearly everyone that I started out with is dead.
Bette was one of the first celebrities to lead the fight against AIDS. In 1991, she was presented with the Commitment to Life Award from AIDS Project Los Angeles for her unfailing effort.
I never thought, at such a relatively young age, that I would be on such intimate terms with death.
Now in the 90s, Bette's bringing that same devotion and concern to help clean up the environment. She's even adopted an area of northern Manhattan and a highway in Los Angeles. With the help of family and friends, she is on a crusade to pick up the garbage. After Beaches, Bette made For the Boys, a World War II musical. It earned her a Golden Globe Award and an Oscar nomination. Unfortunately, it flopped at the box office. Unlike her last failure, Bette learned to handle it better.
I've learned that that you live through one, you're going to live through another, sure as hell. Sure as shooting, you know, I mean, duh. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, and you have to be prepared at the end of one cycle that the next cycle is going to start up again, and not be so confused when it turns out that way.
Bette retreated to the quiet company of her daughter, husband, and friends. Then came the news that Johnny Carson, the man who helped launch her career, was retiring. Carson wanted Bette to be the last guest on his show. It was 1992, exactly 22 years after her first appearance with Carson. By 1993, Bette Midler had been performing for nearly 30 years, on Broadway, in television, and at the movies. But there was one thing she loved best, and she needed to do it again. So she left Hollywood for New York City and a record-breaking 30 nights at Radio City Music Hall in a show she called Experience the Divine.
She's just the greatest live performer of our lifetime. So, you know, she lives for the live performing, and she's just the greatest. There is no one greater than her. I mean, I'm still the greatest fan of Bette Midler.
I really do enjoy the live shows the most, I have to say. I have so much control over them, and they are an expression of what I'm interested in, and the presentation is always, not always, but often what I intend, what my mental vision is. And so to me it's a beautiful package, a perfect package.
A perfect package of another sort brought Bette back to her Broadway roots when she was offered Gypsy, the classic musical that became a television milestone.
Why do you fill her with such bunk?
It ain't bunk.
Nothing wonderful is going to happen to her or to June or to you.
Maybe not to me, but they're going to have a marvelous time. I'll be damned if I'll let them sit their lives away like I did, or like you do, with only that calendar on the wall to tell you one day from the next, or that plaque from your rotten railroad company to say, congratulations, for 50 years you did the same dull thing every dull day.
Mama Rose, Bette's character in Gypsy, was an overbearing stage mother. Unlike that character, Bette worries that Sophie may follow in her footsteps.
She's has already shown signs that she's interested in, I can't say the word, acting. And she's pretty wonderful, though. She's a very independent spirit, very bright, very much her own person. She has a very good ear. She does wonderful accents, and she's a good dancer, and she's a good student. I'm very proud of her.
Bette's movie career continues to thrive at an age when many actresses retire. At 50, she made one of the biggest hits of her career, The First Wives Club. Her co-stars in the hilarious comedy about marriage and betrayal were Goldie Hawn and Diane Keaton.
I feel like we've all kind of earned it, earned the hit. I really do. I think we all do. You know, you have the feeling that it's about time. You know, because we've all paid our dues.
He's going to be at the wedding.
What?
No, he's going to be
That's
there.
good, that's good.
Bette's next movie from All Girl Productions is That Old Feeling. It's a romantic comedy about a divorced couple who find that the passion's still there when they meet up at their daughter's wedding. The movie's director is Carl Reiner.
What Bette brings to any role is a great sense of humor, and in a comedy, that's what you really need. She has an extraordinarily good sense of humor, and an innate one. And she will not rest until she digs the humor out of each scene.
You've got more hair.
I don't think so.
Rogaine. Hair clip for men?
I've laid off of your hair.
My hair is perfect.
Bette Midler has given America some of its most enduring memories. from her start on Broadway to her act at the Continental Baths and her movies and music. But beneath her larger-than-life stage presence is a wise and humble woman who knows that the only constant in life is change, and that everything, including people and careers, rise and fall.
I don't want to fall off the stage. That's what happens. You fall off the stage. I don't want that to happen to me. I want to go gracefully. I want people to remember me, you know, the way in my prime. And there's time. You know what? How crowded is the stage going to be with these old farts? You know, I mean, get off the stage. Let the young people come on. You know, give them their chance. That is what I've learned. I've learned that.
Bette Midler has brought to life a symphony of moods and emotions. She may have been the one who needed the applause and adoration of an audience, but what she gave in kind was the force and focus of an entertainer with the power to bring us both tears and laughter.
Well, I'll tell you, the money is good, perks are terrific, the hours are very long, and sometimes the privacy issue is quite problematic. But on the whole, I've had a lot of fun. I really have had a lot of fun. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. For me, it's not for everybody, but I've had a lot of fun.